If downbound now, then it gone bound.
Laura! Woo, woo. Woo, woo.
Let me take you to fucking town.
Take us, Steve. Take us, Steve. Take us there, Steve. Hey! Back at it again. The life lessons of Steve and Laura. Steve and Laura time. Check the time because it's all the time. You know what I'm saying? What is the life lesson here, man? Energy. Steve walking in with that energy. You know what I'm saying? That good energy. We always want to be walking around, being around people that have good energy. Let's get it. Yeah, show it off, Steve. Show it off. Show it. Laura gonna have a joke.
What in the name
Exactly.
of the Mod Squad are you wearing?
Look, they may be in love, but Laura's still gonna get her jokes in, y'all. She's still gonna get her jokes in.
I thought I'd swing the new retro groovy look.
Got you.
Let me take you to funky town.
Okay. Exactly.
You crashed and burned.
Dang,
I
Maxine.
hear you, because this polyester is making me sweat in places I never knew I even had.
Maxine, Steve, we got to bring it back, man. Steve will be feeling himself, and Maxine will bring him back to reality.
Steve, is this another new look you're trying out?
Yes, indeedy, sweetie. And I think this might be the one.
Look at him.
What do you think?
He wants Laura to look.
You know those super cool, trendy hip guys?
Oh, yeah.
You're not one of them.
Oh, she will bring him back to reality. Back to life. Back to, y'all know what it is.
Stefan.
Lord, we.
Hey, baby. Oh, thank you. Why are you so dressed up? I thought we were just going to grab some burgers. Nothing special.
Oh, every moment with you is special.
What was that noise that came out of his mouth right there? Did he smack without food in his mouth? But we got to stop right here. Amazing, right? Laura said, why are you all dressed up? We just going to cross the corner over there to get some burgers and fries, get a little shake with it to go with it, and why this is so big is because these are the things that Stefan, would do, and Laura's eyeballs would go huge. You know what I'm saying? Look at Laura looking.
Shoot, we have some serious honeys in here. Oh,
She's the main one, huh?
baby, you are worth another trip.
Oh God. We're just seeing some of the static between Stefan and Laura, just to see where things are now, Trying to tell you, grinding away her purity. Grinding away her purity. You know Laura pure. Look at this. Same outfit. I never noticed that's the same outfit.
I'm back, and you've got me.
Get up! Get her. Goodness gracious. Laura's out. Look at these two. Went through the body there, huh? Went through the body. Look at Stefan. Stefan looking thirsty. What's on your mind, Stefan? You looking a little thirsty there, bro. Go get you some water. Not Laura. Water. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta show you. Laura's eating them lips up.
Whoa.
Laura rocked his world. He said, whoa. Laura rocked his world with the luscious. Just rock this world with the luscious.
You got that right.
Mm-hmm. You saw some of that there. And just the attraction that Laura had to Stefan, you can tell it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. It's gone. That attraction, now doesn't mean she doesn't find him attractive, right? But that attraction is gone.
I just got my purse.
Not so fast. What's the hurry?
Now, Laura,
What's Stefan
What's
doing?
my favorite nickname for you?
What is he doing?
Francis.
Stefan ain't playing
You
fair.
remember that night at Disney World when you were my Cinderella and I was your Prince Charming?
He is not playing fair.
I'll never forget it.
I want to reminisce on the love that they had. You know, I want y'all to look, because what he's doing now is what he did before to get, he's giving one side of the story, okay? We got to give the full side of the story to understand what, how Stefan and Laura got to that place of, him proposing.
Did you see all that futuristic techno stuff back there?
Yeah.
Wait, Laura. What's the matter?
Nothing. I was just thinking how much Steve Urkel would love to see this.
Steve, don't you think Laura's been acting a little strange lately?
Now? Why?
Well, she seems a little distant,
From
distracted.
From you. Those things, right? You saw Stefan where Laura was kind of talking about Steve, had Steve on the brain there. And then he goes and does this drastic thing of proposing. And then remember again, when he's going and he's telling Steve, hey, man, Laura's feeling a little distant like that. Or she's not feeling me like that anymore, right? So you have to wonder, okay, why Stefan is doing this if Laura has been aloof, okay? If Laura has been aloof, uninterested, not giving you no action, why would you go and take it to this drastic measure here? So we just got to pay attention.
And we thought we were too young to rush it, so we decided to wait.
That's right.
Well, I can't wait any longer, Laura. I love you more now than I did then.
How? Dudes just be saying stuff sometimes. I love you more
Will
than
you marry me?
Oh my God.
It's nice. It's nice. That's a nice. Now, again, do you think proposing now or Ricky proposing will fix the problem? Lord don't want you no more. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what I say, what was so beautiful about Laura's initial reaction. Stefan, what you all dressed up for? Her heart is somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And going and doing these drastic things and getting all her this is what I don't like. Getting all her emotions riled up, it's just not the way to go. A lot of people get married off stuff like this. So, but I'm just saying, I'm calling it out. Okay.
Oh my God, it's like, this ring is...
It's beautiful.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it is a nice ring.
Well,
It's a nice ring.
Oh, you want to answer now?
Yeah.
well, that's usually how it works.
I mean, well, this is so sudden.
And you need some time to think about it.
Yes.
I love those. Well, you want to answer now? He said that is usually how it works. It's a nice ring though, Stefan. I'll give you props, but this is a wrong motive here, bro.
I will get us something to drink. And when I come back, we'll toast our engagement.
How you gonna toast your engagement? She didn't say yes, Stefan. Oh, guys, I tell you sometimes. She don't want you no more, man. She does not want you. But let me tell you, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to say no to good jewelry, okay? It is hard to say no to good jewelry, okay? It get all up in your heart with the good, diamonds are a girl's best friend. I don't think they told no lie. Lot to think about.
Flowers for Laura Winslow.
Oh, you could just put them on the sofa table. Thanks. Oh, well, empty. Yeah. I'll just find somewhere.
Put them somewhere.
A dozen roses for the world's most beautiful woman.
Steve will always outdo Stefan. Always.
Oh, why so many? What the heck are you wearing?
Why, don't these clothes ring a bell?
No, but I'm afraid you lost your clinger.
I just love this. I wonder if people notice that Laura, she gonna get her cracks in on Steve. And if you notice, Steve laughs. He understands that is another affectionate way that Laura shows. And people think it's so bad or whatever, but it's like Steve, he's still kind of clumsy a little bit. Steve is still kind of who he is. Laura is still who she is. And they found themselves in this beautiful moment.
Ma, exactly 7 years ago to the day in this very room, I wore these duds while I played this song for you.
Yeah.
Oh, now I remember.
Steve looks so to see the growth. Like Laura's sitting here like, what is this boy doing? And he's joyful.
What are you doing? Setting the mood, my darling. A kiss, a peck on the cheek, a momentary osculation.
Steve was so accurate with that. A momentary asking. Woo, boy, did she do that, huh? Yep.
Forget it, I have a headache.
It's forget it right now.
Steve, this is really beautiful.
1/3 carat diamond with 1/10 the sparkle of your lovely eyes.
This is real?
We're not married. We're not engaged. We're not even dating, and we never will be. But I thought you'd
What I like is for you to leave me alone.
Well, I don't know if you give up jewelry that easily now. I told you, baby Lord don't know no better. Just giving up the jewelry that easily. I don't know about it now. So much growth. So much youth.
Laura, I know I'm not worthy of you, but I just can't help loving you. It's like wanting to touch a star. You know you'll never reach it, but you've just got to keep trying.
Boy, still, again, I would say one of the most powerful. He's going to back it up even more so with an even more powerful line later. But one of the most powerful lines in all of Family Matters. But this is what I love. So we got to see the difference in what stuff is. Oh, gosh, I love this. We got to look at the difference to what Steve and Stefan are presenting right now. They're, like I said, both of their approaches are going, you know, like I said, do you remember? Or is it Mary J? Reminisce on the love we had. But I love that Steve's is reality. Like, hey, this thing right here ain't going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be easy. But I want you on this journey with me. Versus Stefan is presenting Laura with a fantasy. Something that he's never going to be able to live up to. Ooh, Steve.
That's why I wanted you to have this. No strings attached, just the one to my heart.
This is so emotional.
Laura, I kept this ring in hopes that one day you would accept it. Now I know I'm not worthy of you. But I love you more now than I did then.
That I love that Steve is saying here is, well, actually what he's saying, he has completely backed up. He's not gassing, as they say, as y'all youngins say. He's not capping at all, right? Laura does not really know where Stefan's really coming from because he's coming from left field. Steve has been consistent this whole entire time. So Laura completely knows and fully understands that what Steve is saying to her is absolutely 1000% true and how he truly, truly feels. Coming from the heart, baby. Coming from the heart, baby.
Laura Winslow,
Laura Lee Winslow.
will you marry me?
Now, what's that one looking like? Laura came up on jewelry.
Oh my God. Hey, what's going on out here?
Steve?
Stefan? Well, what are you doing here?
Right.
I just proposed to Laura.
That's a really good question, Steve, huh? What is he doing here? You've been out of her life, bruh. I've been here. What you doing here? Why are you talking to my woman? What you doing? Huh, Steve? She your woman now, huh, Steve?
Oh, I just proposed to her. Why?
Who do you choose?
Get out of that.
Look, I really have to think about
Yeah,
this.
get out of that, Laura. Yep, I'm gonna give you back the ring. Hang on. We look in the mirror, we see how we look, what they do, a couple poses, you know what I'm saying? You know, with the hands. But to get to a decision, right? Laura gives the rings back. She gives the rings back. So Laura Winslow, this was so high character, you know, to be like, you know what? I can't do this right now. I don't want to hurt you or you. because I'm going to hurt one of y'all. And so I'm going to get up out this situation quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I think this was the right decision for Laura. I really do. Beautiful thing, man. This is such a beautiful thing because you saw Laura, Stefan and Steve, both propose to her. And what I think is just amazing is how you see how much Laura has matured. You know what I'm saying? And this is what y'all want. No, Laura, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She was a young girl. It baffles my mind how many people want to judge her by stuff that she did when she was 12, 13, 14, 15 here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would you like it if we held you to stuff you did when you were 12, 13, 14? We walked around with a black cloud over you all day. That's what y'all do with Laura. I just don't understand. It's like y'all don't get in your brains. People evolve and grow. This was a season for Laura right here with Stefan because she was still trying to figure out who she is, what she wants, what is her purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things. It doesn't matter how well you are raised or how good you are raised. You still have to do self-development. You still have to do it. And I think that is what is amazing about this moment is that everything Laura thought she wanted, you know what I'm saying? As she started to mature, that started to change. Check this out.
Presents that which satisfied a version of me that no longer exists. Because my evolution impacts my appetite. There was some stuff I had an appetite for when I was an inferior version of me. But now that I've leveled up, so has my appetite. And there were some things that satisfied me that no longer satisfy. You got to come correct in this season.
So beautifully said right there, with Darius. And this is what I don't understand with people. It's like people do not understand that people grow, evolve, and change. And y'all really act like what Laura did was really that bad. She popped off on him a couple times. I mean, goodness gracious. You want to hold this young girl right here guilty of stuff and say she ain't worth Steve's time and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I think some of the problem is that you don't see the growth in somebody else because you're not growing. A lot of us as adults, we stop growing. We think that we become an adult and we don't need to grow anymore. We don't need to continue to educate ourselves. We don't need to continue to get better at being the best version of ourselves. I've noticed that a lot of adults, they stop doing it about 25, 21 really. Especially 30. People stop doing that. You stop getting better. You stop evolving. So I get it that a lot of y'all may not even understand the love story of Steve and Laura because again, it's one of grace. It's one of patience. It's one of growth. It's one of maturity. It's like you want, I'm just saying, you can even look and see that she's not the same person. She has grown and she has evolved. And the bigger thing that you saw was when Stefan was coming to the door all up in his suit and it didn't even move Laura. Okay, let's bring this back again. Look at this. Just got to show it where this has come from, how far they've come. You see what I'm saying? Now, does this even look like the same person? And that's what you can see. What did Darius say? Like your appetite changes as you evolve and grow. And Laura does not even desire Stefan anymore. Now, you may say, you may ask the question like, well, she ain't tripping off Stefan like that. Then why was she tied up in between the proposals? Or if she loves Steve like that, why didn't she just say it right then? And the one thing that you have to remember about Laura is she does not wear her emotions on her sleeve. She's not one that makes rash, quick decisions. She's not one that does that. It's a very difficult situation. And I think Laura handled it the right way. But here's the thing and I said this in the video. What Stefan did was took Laura down memory lane, right? Okay.
For a second there, I thought Laura had, lost her mind.
I remember how I said, Steve's, asking Carl's, permission to propose to Laura and how Carl basically laughed in his face. And remember what he just said there. Oh, Laura, I thought, Laura saying yes to you for marriage. That must mean she must have lost her mind. And again, you saw Steve's whole face change, right? And so what is it? He's putting doubt. He's planting doubt. Well, Stefan came in kind of doing that same thing, right? Where he's going and he's, reminding. Okay, I'm going to put it to you plainly like this. Stefan came back in reminding Laura of what she used to want, right? Of who she used to be, and he does it in such this kind of romantic way because that is a area that used to get Laura, right? And he does it in a romantic way and raise up those feelings and those emotions again. It does that. Just think about anything when you go and you're thinking and you're going down memory lane. It puts you back in that place. I don't care what you say. There's no way that you can go back and think about back in the day without it connecting to your heart and your mind. They're connected, right? So when Stefan came and did that, he took Laura back to that place, and I'm not saying that he brought doubt in her heart, but I do believe he brought confusion, right? Absolute confusion. And Laura was confused. She's human, right? And that's why she did the best thing. And this is what I said that I love so much about Laura. Laura didn't keep the rings and wear them and show them off to everybody. She gave them bad boys back. You know what I'm saying? Take these back with you. I'm going to really go and think about it. I'm going to go ponder it. So funny how everybody wants to judge Laura like she's not a human being. Like she's some type of, robot or something, or that she's God. Because the only other perfect person to walk this earth was God. And that's why I said, a lot of y'all be letting it be known what you guys are really about. Because if you can go and judge her and judge her for her former self, you them type of people that it don't matter what somebody does, you're always going to hold them to their past. If you are a person that likes to hold people's past over them like some type of power, and you use it to look down on them, you're probably not a good person. But let me say this to you. It's probably not even your fault, because there's probably some insecurities, some, you feel maybe inferior. Maybe you were not loved enough. Maybe you were not appreciated enough. Maybe you just weren't told, hey, you're amazing, and loving right is not holding somebody to, especially if that person has changed. I can understand if Laura was still acting the same way. Laura has changed. She has matured. She has grown. I think you need to come up with her. And that is the problem with Myra. You never saw maturity in Myra. You never saw a growth. You saw childlike behavior, and Myra remained that way until it was broke off. That is different. But this is not what Laura's doing. Laura clearly has matured. She has grown. She is a better version of herself and the best version of herself. And can we go here?
Help me love them even when I feel betrayed. I'm not perfect, but my purpose still the same.
That's my sis. And she said, I'm not perfect, but my purpose is still the same. I'm not perfect, but my purpose is still the same. And so this is why I thought this is so important, is because this is what y'all try to justify, why Steve shouldn't be with Laura, because Laura wasn't perfect. But it does not change her purpose. It does not change God's will. And the one thing that you will learn, I heard shout out to Marcus Rogers. I heard him say, when you will never catch L's in his will. Right. So even when Laura was over here and Steve was over there, they were still in God's will, because this was all a part of the journey and it was all a part of the purpose. And we have to understand that and quit judging each other by saying you don't deserve this and you don't deserve that. In your eyes, Laura may not be perfect, but her purpose has not changed, because now you're getting something better. Laura is better than what Steve wanted, than the original version Steve wanted her as. She's actually better. Yeah, man. Love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.
It's the murder curse.